So this video is describing how to do a repair on the Gateway MX6930, I think. My wife dropped the laptop and broke the screen, so I'm going to do a replacement video on how to fix it. First thing I'm going to do is try to take these little rubber pads out up here, and they're kind of tough. I got them out last night and then put them back in. It looks like there's 4 of them. I'm going to do that to reveal 4 screws up here. I use a trusty screwdriver from the glasses repair kit, and unscrew each. Also 2 screws down here. If you take these covers off down here as well, so be sure to get those as well. Now I'm going to take my flathead screwdriver here. You can see there's in the bottom here just started to get a little crack once I've taken the screws out, so I'm going to slide it up to try to break this seal, or break whatever's connected in here. Not break, but dislodge. And it looks like that's going to come out, which is good. That's what we want. Slide that screwdriver along. Just gonna try to pry them out without breaking them. There we go. One of them can be a bit stubborn. And then this whole front thing pops off. So this is a replacement screen from the vendor at the link below. And you can tell that this is the bottom because the connector should be at the bottom, and you can see that connector right here. So this screen is on a couple of rails here, it looks like. Little rails. And disregard that piece of plastic that just fell on a couple of rails. So I'm going to take the screws out of the rails so that we can, with a smaller screwdriver, even smaller, so that hopefully I'll just be able to pop out this screen and put in the new. So instead, I'm just going to lift this old screen out. And as I do that, there appears to be something taped onto the back. And I'm going to untape that. Tape things on there, okay. That seems to connect to something. Which can then be removed. Locking connector. Also taped in, but can be removed. Okay, so I'll show you these connectors in just a second here. But I'm going to try to get this connector unattached here. Just nudge it on the top and the bottom a few times so that you wiggle it out back and forth, and then turn it on its side, and you have removed the old screen. Now, my new screen has some big warning about don't touch. So I'm not going to touch because I'm a follower, not a leader. And so I'm going to take the tape off the front. I guess I should do that. And I'm going to set this new screen without dropping it. Set it into the rails here where the old one was. But before I do that, I'm going to connect my connector thing. Connector 8761, I don't know, connector thing. And I'm going to, you can see there's like this notch in here which actually has a little connector type thing in it. And I'm going to put this doohickey in there. But before I even do that, I'm going to connect this connector right here. So, threading this down through, and trying to give myself a little slack, and a little trick from the game of Operation, and stick that through like the broken heart. Remember how the broken heart had that little thing in the middle, and you just took the tweezers and you put it in the break in the heart? You can do the same thing with this guy. Just stick it in between, and then nice. Operation. Anyway, next I'll connect this doohickey again. Try to line it up. And back into the frame, and if, like me, you have decided to leave the screws in the frame and you don't want to dislodge them or knock them loose when you're putting this back in, and then reassemble. Reassemble. No disassemble. All the screws in. I will plug it in. See if the screen comes on. Okay, have power. Oh, that sounded like some indigestion. Oh, look at that. It does appear to indeed be recovering. Caution. Do not try to screw things into your computer while it is plugged in and powered on. But look at those kids. By God, they're beautiful. Do not try to guess my occupation or pastimes from looking at my desktop menu items, because this is not my desktop. It is, of course, my wife's desktop. I would never break my own screen on my own computer. So of course this is a spousal repair.